back. Boom. I don't know what just happened, but it pinched. We're all right. Welcome back. This is week 15 of Workshop Showmatches featuring Rocket League. If you're seeing this on YouTube, get your ass into the Twitch chat, twitch.tv/TheeFURNAS. We're doing these every single week. But let's give you the rundown, the details for this week's matchup. We've got some professionals in the house. The FOB Squadron. Creamz teaming up with Prism. They're taking on Cobb, Jacob, and Spyder. The highest quality matchup we've had to date, if I do say so myself. We'll see how it turns out. That's going to be a good one for 40 doll hairs. And the rules are simple. Unlimited boost, 3 touches per side. You can follow up your own touches. Best of 5 series, first to 10, win by 2. A couple other small things. We always skip it because it's boring. Let's get into it. All right, we got Spyder and Cobb on the orange team, Creamz and Prism, Cheeks for Real, on the blue team. I never made an official prediction, so I'm going to say right here, right now, I think 2 pros is technically better than 1. So I'm going with Cobb and Spyder. They also have some 2s experience under their belt. And Cobb played in these show matches for the Valentine's Day matchup with his wife against Rapid and Jessa. They did not win, but they played their hearts out and played pretty well. Cobb was getting the hang of it by the end of it. But that was a while ago. Has he been practicing? We don't know. Anyway, that's my official prediction. Throwing it to you. Who do you got?
Man, oh man, I said Cobb and Spyder before, but
well, I'm a bad listener apparently. I'm sorry.
All good. But when we talk about Creamz and some Cheeks, I mean, is there a better combo? Name a better duo. I dare you.
than Cream and Cheeks.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a tough duo to beat.
You know what I'm saying? That's a great duo, bro.
That is a tough duo to beat, but
at the same time,
it's a fair prediction. I mean, look, can you beat that logic? Can you beat that logic? I'm not sure.
Can you beat it? You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Let's get this going.
All righty, we ready? Start it, Gur. All right. He's taunting me, and it worked. Cobb and Spyder on the kickoff, getting it going. And then not even attempting the hit. Cheeks getting it done. Score 1 for the boys in blue. Creamz and Prism strike first.
Spyder giving mixed signals as well. He says, start it, and then said, wait. Pull it up. Wait, are we pausing for real? Are we pausing for real?
What's happening?
He was mid-jump too.
He is mid-jump. It's a little bit awkward.
Now when you restarted, he's going to be awkward and not know how to hit it.
I meant like... This is difference.
Okay, all right.
Fucking no. He's saying hold up, like hold up, I'm going to try now. He flies right past the kickoff. That's on me. I'm sorry. My bad. Hey, regain.
It's classic, Red. It's classic.
Tough hit.
We all regain.
Cobb is reversing. Just a fantastic play for any. Oh no. That's a
4 touch. That's a 4 touch.
Yeah.
And that'll be Creamz and Prism with the first point here, as they should let it hit the ground here. They do.
What a start to this game 1.
You love to see it.
Oh, Spyder has no idea. 3 touches per side, but you can follow up your own touches. 3 twitches. Just like that. Gripped nuts in the chat. Would you rather live where you live now or live in? Oh my God! Why are you going? I'm not answering that question. Do I play Fortnite? I do play Fortnite off stream. It's pretty fun here and there. Okay. No builds, low key. Super cool. Feet picks? I will not supply feet picks. I'm just ruining this matchup. It's now 3-0. Spyder. I don't know, man. You're gonna be cocky and back it up, or are you just gonna be a goober? Like, what are we doing? That's right. We're bringing the word goober back into 2022. It hasn't existed since that SpongeBob movie came out, but you know what? There's a second time for everything.
Oh my! And meanwhile, Cobb and Spyder can't get a serve over the nets. 4-0, legitimately, and that's like twice that they've just shot themselves in the foot that way. Man, oh man! by the way, throwback to Fortnite reference. I didn't even know Fortnite was. I didn't even know you're allowed to build in the first place. I got out of the game real early.
Really? I can't. There's like fucking shots. The sarcasm went right over my head. I'm too stupid for this.
There's more to the game than just hiding in bushes, bro. I didn't even know.
Yeah, just being a bush. Isn't that what people call it?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if that's offensive or not. It sounds offensive.
Man.
It might be. I apologize. People are just hiding in bushes, though.
Speaking about 2017, Cobb with a goal. That's a throwback. Won't see that much anymore. Just kidding, Cobb. I love you. Spyder gets another one too. We'll pull it back within 2.
Okay, quick question. Can we new server? Listen, this server is ass. Not gonna lie. This server do be ass. This server do be ass. But if they host, it will rest. And I don't know how to host with this style. We would have to get the Hamachi going. Like, we can do that if we want, but it's going to be a real momentum shifter here. Then again, bringing it back here, Spyder's starting to get the hang of it. Now 4-3. Went from 4-0 to 4-3.
It's true. That placement was disgusting by Spyder.
Balanced waffle. Server's ass, but server's life. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Dude, it's your strength. You're allowed to.
That's not how that works.
Yeah. Sure it is. Again, bro. Spyder is just put the comp in his mouth and just rolling with it. Man. He's with the carry. Except just.
Oh man, what a spike too.
That was disgusting. Nicely done, Spyder. Mad respect.
I mean, we can do. I hate that we're like debating the lobby shit instead of just. Is the extra 20 ping gonna really matter? It might. Cobb getting another one though. 5 unanswered to take the lead for the orange team. Cobb and Spyder getting it done here. Creamz unable to pop that one over, and Prism just rolled in from the side and own gold.
Yeah, his initial touch almost got it over the nets way earlier in that sequence, and then I think he gave up, but it didn't go over this second time around. Cobb this time uses the wall. That's that low side of the wall when the touch is down. If you don't get a touch right before it hits this wall, it's over. Like, there's no reading this, and it's so hard to read.
Yeah, Prism wanted to get there in time, did not succeed. That's tough. You are 100% right. It comes off those back corner wall, back wall, side wall. Doesn't matter if it's coming from that high with that much speed and you can't let it hit the ground at all. I mean, good luck keeping it up.
That counts. We're gonna keep. Whatever. Cobb gets a touch, but Spyder was a little bit awkward. He's gonna keep it up for the time being. Cobb will be able to clear the nets. Nicely done. Back in though. Prism gonna challenge them early. I like the aggression, right? They get it over in like 3 touches and then you put it back with 1. And that's what they've continuously done, is putting the pressure on Jacob and Spyder to try to get these touches to get it right back across. But they do! Oh my, the pressure amounts to nothing here for Creamz and Prism as Jacob and Spyder fight their way out of it and get that point. That was nice.
Yeah, he was there. I thought he had it. He just zoomed by and I don't know if the speed flip was just couldn't correct his direction or what, but 4-7 now, 7 unanswered.
Oh, look at Cobb.
It's the same thing. He's
literally
playing it to the back wall. Prism can't read it perfectly, and if you don't do it perfectly, you're screwed.
Yeah, he laid off of it too. That's tactical. Cobb literally wanted to hit that lightly so it hit the bottom side of the wall. That's all about adjusting, right? And he nailed it. Great job.
Literally perfect. Back to back to back. They found a rhythm already, and we're not even through game 1. It might be too much. Prism, you know, he might just be a little bit outmatched, and they know where he is. They're playing it to him. They found the weak link, and they're abusing it.
That's a good team, though. Cobb trying to get across. He got a touch with a free flip. Like, couldn't quite get at the corner. You know he's trying to get that corner where it's like almost goes below the ground, right? And touches, but pops directly back up. Cobb was going for it, but just a little bit shy.
5-8 here. Do we think they're going to close it out? Your team finally getting another goal there. First to 10, win by 2. They're getting dangerously close. Spyder flying by that. Interesting.
One thought is that Jacob and Spyder have been pretty streaky. They've gotten a few goals in a row, but I say goals, points in a row, and then they, you know, they'll give up that same amount. So I'm not 100% sold that they're going to close it out.
Ooh, a little bit of an awkward. Maybe miscommunication. Not sure, but that one is going to fall down 6-8. Hot box right off the top of the middle wall. The net. That's tough.
Yeah, and it bounces one way or the other. It's legitimately just like a line across. And if it hits one side, it can go straight directly down. It can bounce out from the wall. It's really difficult to kind of read that. Almost as difficult as reading a waterfall for us that are not at this level play. So, give it up in the meantime, Creamz. Spyder already up for that one. That's a good play across the top, too. He's going to try to set it to Spyder. Maybe he should have gone over it. Sure enough, he shouldn't have.
He jumped up. He could have. Awkward timing. You know, Spyder didn't quite get it over there. So Cobb pops it.
Oh, Spyder. I feel like it was high enough of a touch.
Maybe that was already 3 touches.
It was. You're so bad.
That's what it is. Oh my god, I thought he had another hit and like spiked it down. I thought he messed up. I was like, dude, you gotta hit it up.
It was actually
so stupid. Oh my god.
It was Spyder that actually messed that up because Cobb actually popped it up to him for the third hit and he jumped a little bit too premature. If he like waited on it, he would have had plenty of space. Oh, but a touch back down again. But the net will keep it up now. And this will be
Creamz
3 for
guard
Cobb.
in the middle wall.
And they can't get it over again. Twice in a row they couldn't.
Oh my god. What a rally. Look at this.
You know what they're doing? Creamz and Prism are just trapping them right on the wall. Like, what are they supposed to do there?
Yeah, honestly, that's been one of the problem areas for every single team that's played. If the ball starts bouncing without much power on that little section of the middle wall that's above the ground, it's always a weird bounce. It's hard to read. It never goes high enough. Everyone's getting screwed in that spot.
Now it's Cobb's chance to challenge here on the net. Spyder. Cobb gonna try to jump out and get a touch before he can get across. Yeah,
always.
Right. That was a low ball, but they're gonna put up her now. All good, Creamz. This hunt has to go over the net, and somehow he's done it. But Cobb gonna put it directly back down. Nice play. I said they were streaky. Remember, Jacob and Spyder had like 7 in a row, I believe. Maybe up to that level, and now they gave up that many. But now that they got this last goal, maybe the momentum will carry them over and give them that 10 goal.
8-9, very, very close. Either team's game so far, both are making some great plays, but also a few goofy mistakes. Prism's definitely feeling it though. Although that hit was not perfect. And it's actually gonna give up the game. Unfortunate. Maybe a little caster first type vibe going on there. 8-10.
Yeah, Prism tried to get it back over. Creamz going to take over whenever it hit the net, but there's no angle for him there. And so Cobb credited with that last point, so they'll take the 1-0 lead in the series. For me, Cobb, you know, he may not have brought in his foam hat to wear on his car, but I don't know if you noticed, but he's got the finger guns going on for a goal explosion. And so he's still technically, the foam hat lives with him right now. So that's definitely good to see. Good to see they were able to close out, even though Creamz and Prism were giving him a run for their money there towards the end. It seemed like just they were trying to hold on. And because Jacob and Spyder built that lead early and were able to have that lead for a while, that was the difference maker, because Creamz and Prism put up multiple goals in a row, but not enough to hang around and finally break through. So Jacob and Spyder able to hold on to it.
Well, could not have said it better myself, mostly because I don't possess that level of thinking in Rocket League. But they said the server's fine, so we don't have to worry about a new server. After this first one, I'm feeling good with my original pick, Jacob and Spyder. Ended up, a little shaky at times, but they finished strong. And I think they got it. I think it'll be a 3-1 series, though.
Yeah,
not a sweep, not a game 5.
True. I think they have enough to challenge Cobb and Spyder. And maybe one game happens to go their way, right? I don't think Cobb and Spyder are going to try to let that happen. I think they're all out for blood. They want a 3-0 if they can. So I don't know if they're going to try to make it fun for the chat. I mean, we'd love to see a close series. I think it'd be awesome to get a 5.
All right. Well, with that, I'm going to unpause, and we're just going to see what happens here. Blue team with the kickoff as we enter game number 2. 1-0 in the series so far in favor of Cobb and Spyder. Looks like they were going to get the first goal, but not quite. Prism popping it up. Cobb going to slam it down. Perfect placement right before that back wall to give them the first point.
One thing I wanted to point out earlier is headphones. Still have no idea what that means, but that's what they're hitting us with in chat.
Oh, there's a TikTok apparently. I was reading into it as like
my headphones.
If you're actually trying, you'll put on your headphones. If they weren't trying, they're just like using the monitor speakers or like generic game speakers. But that really doesn't work with Rocket League. I don't know how much the sound matters on volleyball, where it's not like you're listening for people to be close to you about the demo or anything like that. You can always see your opponents, but either way, Creamz gonna tie it back up 1-1.
At least these are close games, they're right neck and neck. I think Creamz is trying to be silly with it when in our chat, in our DMs, when we're setting this up, where he was like, "Oh, I didn't know we were going against Cobb and Spyder, GGs." So I don't know if they actually truly believe that, if they're just messing around. But either way, Cobb and Spyder got the best of him last time, but they're hanging neck and neck with this squad, so you'll love to see it.
Sorry, the loudest raid alert of all time on this entire website. Who Colin coming in with his entire community. Welcome, guys. Thanks for throwing me your viewers, Colin. Hope you had a great stream. This is the Workshop Showmatches Week 15. We are onto the main card. We've got some professionals here. As you can see, Creamz and Prism taking on Jacob and Spyder. This is game 2, just starting out. We got a best of 5 series, so you guys are in for a treat if you're into this kind of content. Some volleyball show match workshops. And it's a close one here. Game 1 was an 8-10 scoreline. Vixel, thank you for the shout-out link. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, Who Crew, welcome. I do these weekly. Right now we're running them on Mondays here on my Twitch channel. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, and Colin's not streaming, better be here.
That's right.
Anyway, that's enough of my sellout stuff. Bear Lights here casting with me. And Spyder's going to smack that down and tie it back up 2-2.
Spyder the spike. Yeah, that was a good answer back. On the previous volley there, it looked like Spyder called off Cobb when he was in the corner. It was going to be awkward either way. But I think Cobb had an opportunity to get a touch there on the previous one. So they surrendered that point, and then Spyder bounces directly back, so he wasn't lingering on that mistake. So he just right back out, and a good answer as you'll see pros do. That's what makes pros pros. It's what makes really it makes you stand out from being a good player to a great player. And it doesn't matter if it's regular Rocket League or volleyball, either way. It really does translate.
Bouncing back from mistakes, something. I'd like to think that's one of my biggest flaws here as a Rocket League gamer, is I just get so pissy from previous matches. I'm in a completely new match. I'm still mad about the L that I just took because little Timmy couldn't save an easy shot in overtime, okay? It's frustrating. The pros are able to move through.
Timmy's a dick, bro. Yeah,
hashtag fuck
just
Timmy.
had it, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The middle wall plays, high risk, high reward, and there's the risk, completely missing. If you're just slightly out of position there, it does go past, and just no real defense. You saw Prism waiting in the backfield. He couldn't get there in time. 2-4 here.
Yeah, right back to a lead for Cobb to Spyder. I think we saw the same score line again. It's crazy how in this game mode, I feel like you see the same repeating scores. Not just the 6-3, right? It just like between two teams, it seems like if the skill level's there, it is. And if not, it's pretty consistent overall. I'm just kind of interested to hear from you, Furnas. Has there been a game where it's been 10-9 in one of them and maybe 10-1 the next time? Have you seen that kind of inconsistency?
Are we arguing about? What are they arguing about? I'm sorry. I'll answer your question after we get past this.
All good.
Thing because I wasn't counting either, and I don't know if you were. So.
Nah, you did
no hit,
3.
was it? You did 3. That's allowed. I can't count that we have ref. I wasn't paying attention enough. Enough with an extra T on there. We know how to spell. It was only 2, I thought. No. Creamz is confident. I didn't clip it either. Colin's heading to dinner and Vixel's heading to lift. Have a good one, brothers. See you around. We thought 2, but neither are sure.
Take care, Colin. Yeah, I was about to say, why don't we just reset the scoreboard to 4-2? I think it's the real answer here. Replay.
I'm gonna ask. Not paying too much attention
Find
to
out.
the hit rule. Any Clippers in chat? We got any Clippers in chat? We don't got a lot of.
There we go.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Cheaters. Yeah. Cheaters. So we do that. Restart right there, and then is it gonna be the right kickoff though?
I think
they're just gonna go for it. They're being good sports about it. Apologies on my end here. I really should get into a habit of always mentally taking into account the different hits. Like that's hit 2, and it's over. 1. 1. Can we see a 2? 2. There's a 2.
You need a 3. You need a 3.
There's a 3. What was your question though? Has there ever been any game where it was a close 10-9, 10-8, and the next game just a shutout?
A blowout. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
like,
I feel like we have had a couple where, like, man, it would drag on to a game 4, maybe even a game 5, and then the last game was like our absolute beating. Like one team just lost all steam. I can't think of an actual any specific players. I'm gonna find it. Oh shit! If I tab out, I can't do it. Oh.
Probably 3.
Ruined. Is that 3? 2?
3.
7? If I go into the lineups tab of the Workshop Showmatches Discord, I do have the game scores in there, so I can definitely find one.
That shot was nasty. Spyder set up Cobb, and he went far side where nobody was at. That was brilliant.
So we had a game 5. It was 10-8, then 6-10, 11-9, 11-13. So it went back and forth, back and forth. Game 5, 10-3, in favor of Feed and Cade. They took out Quack and Bot Logic. So that was a week where Quack and Feed were actually separated. Which has not happened very often. And yeah, close games all throughout. 2-point games, except for game 2 is a 4-point game, and then boom, a 7-point differential there for game 5. So it does happen. It's very uncommon, though. I'm guessing the point you were trying to make is that it doesn't happen very often. These teams keep it close. They learn how to play this match, and they get better over time. But it is a goofy game mode at the end of the day. Football doesn't lie. Facts.
Creamz just framed it into the wall, bro.
Did he?
Smacked it, yeah.
Well, see, my multitasking ability is so good that I wasn't watching a single play while reading off those scores. And all of a sudden, 2-7 on the scoreboard. My boys Cobb and Spyder, they knew that I was backing them in their corner, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. Bet. We'll see, though.
Spyder now a good pop. Creamz.
Say the name.
Spyder. Cobb. Spyder needs to hit it again. Oh, he couldn't get it over the wall.
Tough one. That was 3 hits, I think, maybe.
It's definitely 3 hits. And also 3 points for Creamz and Cheeks.
3rd point, yes.
Creamy Cheeks.
The Creamy Cheeks are slowly coming back they might just be too far gone, too far behind here.
Yeah, I agree. But well, that being said, I mean, we saw 4 or 5 goals in a row from Creamz and Prism last time, which would literally give them the lead if they were able to kind of follow suit in that pattern. And it's looking like it might start to feel that way.
These walls are stupid. Spyder's not a fan of the goofy bounces off those back walls. I'm telling you guys, if you're watching and thinking, oh, why is I can play this, it's easy. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's a small map, but it doesn't matter. Especially on the regular ball physics we've got, the bounces are decently powerful here off these walls.
One thing I noticed as well is daytime the last time, I did these show matches, and Spyder would make it 8-4. And now it's nighttime here on the volleyball pitch, and that's because you guys were sleeping on Barrelite. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wasn't around. Okay, that's not fair.
Oh, man. It is, we found that this nighttime variant of the map actually performs a little bit better from the technical side, and it's a little bit easier to look at. The daytime is quite bright, and this one's pretty bright. But, wow. Gets stuffed in the middle wall. Was that? Creamz wanted to hit this. Second time. Tried to dunk it, ends up dunking himself, giving up the goal, and we are officially on game point, 4-9. 10 goals takes it, assuming you're winning by 2, and they are. Will they shut it out here? Well, not shut it out, but close it out. Send it to game 3.
See, Cobb went for a risky play there on the return. It's the spike there, or the serve from Creamy Cheeks was there. They have to keep it up now. Last touch. Somebody has to get to it, and they do. They get it over.
I got nervous.
Atu at Spyder, able to clear it. This is going to be a difficult read from the corner, but well handled. Another one, they leave it, but Cobb read it all the way. Nicely done.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. No. Oh.
Such an awkward, perfect placement if you're Cobb. Awkward as hell for the blue team.
1, 2, 3.
And they technically hit it 3 times. I was on top of it for sure. That was all me.
Yeah, they could not decide between the two of them there, and it just fell in the middle. Yeah, that's how you place it, right? I mean, you see it in Pro Rocket League too. When they use the back wall, you'll see somebody like high on the back wall, and you'll just put it below them on the back wall where they can't get to it. It's just super awkward for the defense. So Cobb and Spyder taking some notes from their from themselves in regular Rocket League, putting the defense in an awkward spot and just putting the ball to where they can't get to it. And really couldn't decide, and Creamz couldn't keep it up. And so, man, we have another opportunity for another sweep, and it definitely doesn't feel that way. And we're getting more than 2 volleys per, per point, right? So it's been a lot more fun to watch here, a lot more action happening. So you'd love to see it.
Well, I agree here. I think Cobb is taking a quick restroom break. So we are going to throw it on back to some past results again and just check this out and just look at how Prism has been kind of all over the place, at least in these past couple of weeks. He won with Rhyolite against Swept and Cosmic. Nice sweep. And then again, last week was a little bit of a goofy one, doing the 1v2s. And he actually ended up being on the team, or part of those 3 losses. 2 of them, in fact. One of them was a pretty... God, it had to have been like 10-1. It was rough. But he's playing pretty well with Creamz. They're a little bit slower than they need to be. They're not quite keeping up and getting a little bit confused, like you're saying, when those balls get played to that back corner. It's just awkward, and they're not reading them quite perfectly. And I'm being told we have word. Cobb is back from the restroom, which means we're going to unpause and get into game number 3. We're also talking about Power Washer Simulator. Fantastic game. Have not played.
Plastic. Absolutely.
It looks kind of fun if you're just looking to like pretend power wash some stuff.
Puts Farming Simulator to shame, honestly. It's so fun.
It looks like it would be fun in like an odd way. almost like an OCD
It's like PC building simulator. Did you see that come out to you? It's
I have,
useful.
like buy the individual parts and screw them together.
Yeah,
honestly, if that, I don't know if it's free. It's probably not, but that'd be a little training before you try to make your first PC on your own. It's quite overwhelming at first, but then you realize most things only plug in one way, and it's actually pretty dang easy. You can build Legos. You got no problem building a PC. Just take your time, watch a guide, and you know, cross your fingers that the power supply works. Cross your fingers that you remember to turn the power supply on the first time you hit the power button. Nothing happens. You're like, fuck, what did I do wrong? Oh wait, power supply's off. Every time.
Creamz hit the power button on that. Like, you spike that
literally
down.
though.
That's so much velocity on that shot.
Did you see the speed?
Man, you know me and you both are terrible with numbers apparently.
Well,
I did not.
Now I'm pissed.
I'd
be interested to see.
We have clippers in chat.
The strongest spikes we've had so far, because I don't always clip them.
I mean, that's that could definitely be an idea for some show matches. How hard can you spike the ball?
A little side
be like
challenge.
Little all-star challenge, dude, for like a break. You know, like you're winning against Rocket League Workshop map individuals, and just having to spike the ball like a contest.
Yeah, like a shootout type thing.
Exactly.
We'll have someone come in who can just do consistent setups. Or no, they pick their own teammate. They pick their own teammate.
Yeah, exactly.
Who will set them up and they'll just see how fast they can spike. That'd be cool. I like it. Thinking while we're casting. Vixel's asking us, Creamz, did Feed and Quack win order? They did in the undercard. Sweep. Pretty good matchup though. And then, yeah, Creamz has been on FOB since the beginning of the winter split. And they did pretty solid. For all intents and purposes, a significantly better team chemistry than when you guys were. At least from the results that I saw.
This volley's
nothing
insane.
It is insane. Freaking back and forth. Neither team really getting, well, I'm speaking too soon. We got one more hit. Okay.
Oh, he launched it. Nice. Cobb electing to go for the far side through Prism through a loop as he thought he was going to be spiking it for sure. I did too. He had everybody fooled. Creamz keeps it up. Man, this volley continues. They're so aware of where the ball's going to go, even if they get creative with it. That's not going to find its way through, though. Is it going to ramp over? That would be a four touch either way.
Oh,
He should have just left it. If he left it, it might have just rolled over, and that wasn't an extra touch. I kind of want to watch this back.
1, 2, 3.
That was the last touch, but then, like, you're waiting for it, right?
That was coming back. But
Close.
it would be crazy. Very close. 3-1 here. A very close game compared to the first two. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to get a storyline going, but they've all been close at the beginning. It just seems like towards the end, one team started making mistakes, and that was not the best kickoff. I think they went for a pinch kickoff.
They did, which is against the rules. So they got what they deserved. I don't know if they know that. We should probably chat that with them yet. Now they know. 4-1 the scoreline here.
Yes, Creamz was on Alpine, Vixel.
Back in the day.
Yeah, Creamz was a fantastic pickup. IMO.
Great. I agree.
As a certified expert in all things Rocket League Championship Series and the bubble scene, I know everything about everything, and I say that he was a good pickup, okay?
Yeah, because you know the bubble scene way more than I.
Yeah, I mean, as a zero, I've casted one of the twos of the Science of Gaming Invitationals. And it was a struggle to get through because it was like my first time doing it. But you
Love that,
we had
though.
fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
See, that's what it's all about. People will vibe more with that than they will something that's trying too hard. You know, and you can tell, and they're just like dry.
Super awkward all the time.
Ugh. Yeah, exactly. It's almost better to have somebody that just like is having a good time. You can literally
Just
see
a
the
dingus.
vibes.
Just an absolute idiot.
You said it.
Like myself. It's okay.
Oh,
4-3, still close here. No team really pulling ahead by any means. Interesting kickoff strategy here. That's just... We are seeing a lot of like, oh, 3 touches, didn't get it over. Guess we'll let it fall in. More of those than in the past.
Yeah, in fact, like 3 volleys ago, it was like 20 times back and forth. You know what I mean? They crossed the net 20 times. They just kept following it. And now suddenly it's just different. Nobody can get it across in 3 touches. Very interesting. Change of pace for sure. There's one, two. Oh,
did he jump into him? He still gets the Spyder!
What?
Oh my
How?
god!
How in the world? Watch. A pop? That's perfect.
Recovery from Cobb.
The man's a genius. The man is unmatched. How did he get back up for that? I know you have 100 boosts, but still. Damn.
Yeah, very impressive. I would have been like, just, God damn it, you bumped me.
You would have been, yeah, you would have been tilted for like 3 days straight, yelling at
Oh yeah, I wake up tomorrow and just still. It's the first thing I think about when I wake up.
Damn it, Timmy.
Is this the last match?
It is for Barrel Light, but for this maybe not so much. You guys can keep messing around.
I think he was asking a match within the series.
I see. I see. Oh, Bob. Is that jumping away from the invisible wall midfield strategy? I like it. I respect it. I don't.
It works.
Yeah.
Oh wait, who jumped away from the wall?
It was Prism.
Oh, so it doesn't work.
Right.
Did not work.
Yeah, not this time.
Not at all.
So keeping it close again. This happens every time, too. I say it's like, oh, Creamz and Prism, you know, they can get 3 points in a row, right? 4 points in a row, which they can. But at this scoreline, they just can't get to it. Yeah, Cobb just there.
Wait, was that on kickoff?
That was.
Nah.
I said nah. That is not an allowed mechanic.
Yeah.
Well, you're
on me, but we're still taking the point away.
Yes.
Yeah, spike and kickoff, a no-go.
That's a no from me, dog.
It's a no from me, dog. He did it twice.
Oh.
Do we take away 2?
I don't think so. I think we just.
He's
keep
being
playing
nice.
on,
We're gonna let him have it. First one's on me. Second one's both on me. Listen, the rules are all there in the workshop server, but
we need like a ref, like just somebody dedicated to keeping up with these rules, because like.
Okay.
For volleyball, it's a little.
All right, they insisted that I take another. So I did it. Yeah, we need to get a third person in here to just be a ref. Can you spectate free fly or whatever?
Yes, I can actually.
It's director or auto. Can I just move around here?
Oh wait, no, you can't.
No, you have to.
You're right. That's silly. No, there's gotta be a match that's like.
I think that's
H just takes all the important.
Past matches.
Don't press H. It takes away all the important things that you need. I just know that. You hit H.
You hit H like too many times. Yeah. You gotta hit it once though to get the
scoreboard down.
First.
Or the names. Yeah.
The line of names. Yeah.
That's right.
Or at least I prefer to. Cleans up the overlay a little bit for spectating.
I agree. Always look sharp here on the Furnace Network. That's what I call your channel from now on.
Twitch.tv/TheeFURNAS Network.
You're watching the Furnace Network on Twitch.tv.
Clip that. I might have to use that soundbite. I don't know.
Man, let me try better. I was just winging that shit.
I don't know if I want to use Furnace now, but sheesh. I mean, you ever do voice acting? A little cameo?
Honestly, I've been told that I could. Yeah. I haven't, but I really should look into it. But it's
7 to 7 though.
I was about to say enough about me, dude. Who wants to talk about me?
Look, I did take away 2 points.
Yeah.
Fairly. But we're tied up here, late game. Game 3. Anyone's game here. They do not want to get swept. The vibes in practice might not be the best moving forward. There's a full sweep.
Yeah, no. Prism threw it back in here. Cobb gets 1 touch. 2nd touch. 3rd touch of Spyder there. Cobb lets it go. Spyder's like, no, you can't touch it 4 times.
Absolutely bumps him out of the way.
Knocked him out of the way.
Love to see it.
Great. That's too good. Oh, kick off. Great. This is important.
Good return.
Cobb?
Not the best
Spyder.
Bumping
each other right.
Nice job. Oh, Cobb's there.
Oh, Bob Waterfall.
Oh.
Up. Spyder. Up. Corner and up.
We'll see what happens here. Oh. Okay. And own goal?
Oh, that one's down. Oh.
Dang. Creamz hit that hard. And it just fired directly into the ceiling here.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to lay it up. Yeah, it looked like he was trying to lay it up for Prism, thinking he might have enough time to get across, but not when you absolutely nail it into the ceiling like you did to the ground earlier in the game. Quite worked out in his favor this time around, and well, that one didn't work for Jacob or Spyder, so now 1 point away from making sure it's not a sweep. So there you go.
Kind of back and forth here on, I want to say, defensive errors. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Defensive errors. First of all, blocking the serve. Dang, there it is. No sweep.
Just goes, oh man. Wait, did we lose replay? We may have lost replay just now. But that one's going to Creamz and Prism. So it is not a sweep. We are seeing a game 4 no matter what. Gonna be 3. I just didn't save my scoreboard update. Unfortunate. Guess I'll start trying. Did we lose replays?
Creamz is gonna be 3. Oh, he's gonna be such a big boy. Happy birthday, Creamz. Better content, really, honestly.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start it here. Sorry, I don't have many thoughts. I'm just very focused on if we lost replays. Very focused. We need replays. Absolutely ruins the ability to spectate if we don't have replays.
Damn.
But that's what happens when the servers get too old. They kind of just break down here. Popping it up.
Oh, that's a lot like my back. You know what I'm saying? Here at 31 years old.
Starts to break down sometimes, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
It's just, it's been carrying me.
So you have to carry in the cast, bro. It's for so long. No way they keep this
7th
up.
touch? 8th touch?
Almost got the 8th one.
Some cheeks for real?
Yeah.
Ah, tough one. All right.
Never doubt the power of the creamy cheeks.
Shield HF. Yeah, everyone it just says you for every single message.
It does. Oh, it does. You're right.
On my end.
That's crazy.
All right, we are in finally game 4, picking up where we left off. The series is 2-1 in favor of Jacob and Spyder, but Creamz and Prism, they came back strong in that last game, and they're taking us a little bit of a lead here, 2-0 in game 4. These games are 1st to 10 win by 2. This is a best of 5 series. For any new viewers in any of the streams, welcome and enjoy these games. Strong kickoff from Spyder. Creamz unable to get it all the way over, and Prism not really in position to
no.
save it. Spyder getting on the board for the orange team.
And all it took was a touch like that. Very awkward one. It didn't matter. Creamz thought he could clear it, and then that bounce was just unreal. Went up the top.
Very unfortunate for Real here. Sorry, I tapped out there for half a second.
A bit of a keep up here. Top? No, he can't get to it. 3-1. Creamz able to put him back on the board, up by 2 again. Ceiling. Spyder trying to keep it up, but Cobb had a long way to go from the ceiling there.
Tough one, tough one.
Prism looking to force a game 5 here in game 4. They've been looking a lot better. That's what a bounce. Right off that net will force Creamz to go right back up for it. Cobb to the corner.
Awkward position.
For it.
They'll be fine. They got it. What am I talking about? Not even hard for the boys.
Meanwhile,
A little bit hard on the
that was
blue
only
team,
two.
but they keep it up. Well done.
Awkward.
What a rally so far.
Yeah. Prism able to dig them out of that one too. Spyder gonna put him back in. They're not ready for it, but Creamz still able to get it to ramp up on that net. Right back into it. Prism. Creamz gonna wait for it. Does get the touch back over Spyder. A little force Cobb to it. Great touch. Tries to ease it off that corner, which is so hard to read. That's 2 touches. The third one can't get there. Yeah, you're stuck in a hole there.
That corner has been their kryptonite to some extent. Specifically that side too. It just kind of gets stuck. These small bounces, they're never going to be enough to get it over the middle wall, right? I mean, they can't even get underneath it fully.
Yeah, Cobb and Spyder, and they know that too, right? And they keep putting it towards that corner, like super light touches. We'll see Cobb lay off it a little bit sometimes. Didn't want to lay off it there as Creamz. Just the front of the net.
Spike.
Look at it. Yeah, it was.
Slammed it down. He found the space, made it work. 4-2 in game 4.
Well done. This is actually the opposite of what we saw in the first 2 games, where Jacob and Spyder usually jumped out to the 14 lead. In this case,
You are correct.
Creamz and Prism reversing the huge.
They're fighting against the status quo, okay? Bearlight, come on.
Hey, more power to him. You know I'm all about that. Screens. Is it? And Spyder just returned it. And it really didn't have to do much with it. Prism was too far back.
It's a lot more field to cover than it looks like. It will continue to be a broken record with that point. You can't let it hit the ground. It is just a whole new rule set, a whole new game. And Creamz yet again spiking it to space. He is becoming a sniper out here on the pitch. It's not really a pitch, it's a volleyball court, I guess. The sand court, field, area.
You're on the sand, baby. Oh, yeah. Touch grass? Yeah, right, dude. Touch sand.
I can
Really
imagine some Zoomer and Gen A level memes, like volleyball specific.
100.
Like, you guys touch grass, we touch sand. I don't know. Cobb doesn't give a shit though. He's scoring. Bring it within 1. 5-4.
That was
Strong
too much
clear,
Cobb.
but it kind of just rolls around the outside perfectly and all the way to just. That's a goofy one.
That's such a perfect way to just sum up Cobb. His career. He doesn't give a shit. He scores. he's just better.
He's just gonna get it
good. He's exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
or fly right past it though. Sometimes you never know.
Keeping him in arm's distance, right? Two goals. Keep him away. Cobb. Oh, the misread. Unreal. Spyder couldn't get out of it. Back to the drawing boards. 4 points away from forcing a game 5. That touch will keep it up for Creamz too. Cobb is gonna try to work the back wall here. Already uses one of his touches, does propel it back, allows Creamz to try, but he misses. And I'm an advocate for that middle wall and hanging there to try and get a dunk. But that one just eluded him. It doesn't really miss like that. That was honestly kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. Creamz, what happened, bud?
Are you saying that was a bad hit?
He didn't hit it at all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How was it a bad hit if he didn't hit it, you know?
This is fair. This is fair. Kira's here. I don't know who to root for. It's a tough one. Okay. Not really sure what happened there. Oh, serve has to go over. Okay, gotcha. Look at me, just not paying any attention. They're honors rule. Doing what needed to be done, tying it up at 6 because the serve did not quite go over. And they used a second touch, which is not
I'm rooting for FOB. Oh, wait.
Yeah, just root for FOB. Come on.
Come on, easy.
Should be easy.
Yeah.
Team's getting it done. Pulling him ahead. 7-6.
We just have the same thoughts, man. Green line sync alike. God couldn't quite get to. Oh my. It was weird because I feel like you can't really see through the walls very well, and so when you're trying to adjust to get back to that ball, or it looked like he was trying to ramp down to get a touch, it's hard to catch it on your roof. Instead, he just kind of had to throw it. So now Prism back to the lead. Bob, swap it up to Spyder. Can't get the touch. Nobody hits the top of the net. Back into the zone. Cobb will keep it up for now. Spyder tries to transfer it over to Cobb. Great job to put it back across. But now the volley heats up again as Prism with another touch. They're keeping it low as it goes over this net, and that's what you want to do. Okay, ground Spyder will tie it at 7.
Kira said, I'll just root for the full FOB team. Fuck Prism. Well, they are in the lead for the series, but this game forward is back and forth, very close. It's anyone's game.
Yeah, and honestly,
I'm still rooting for Cobb and Jacob. Cobb and Jacob out here was really getting it done. Who's casting with me? We got Bearlight, Charlotte Phoenix, creator slash caster. Is that a fair?
You're at gold. And Kira, it is indeed. And Kira, I'm absolutely with you because, you know, Prism is just some cheeks for real. Like, for real, for real. And the creamy cheeks are just blowing it right now.
And well, thanks for the follow.
They had the lead earlier. They had the lead earlier. Plenty of space. They're up by 2 for a majority of this game, just back and forth. And the creamy cheeks are blowing it, you know?
Creamy cheeks. Down by 1. Fighting for their life in this series. If they lose, it is over. Best of 5. Could be coming to an end here in just a few short plays, but that is a little bit of an own goal there for Cobb. Tying it back up. It is first to 10, win by 2. So I'm going to remind them that it is win by 2. We could see the first game in a while move past that 10-point scoreline. Maybe a 13 to 15, you know?
Yeah. Be here until morning. We got nothing else to do. Let's go.
Let's see if we can get past 20. Screw it. Just go back and forth.
Pretty sick. Hit 21. Hit jackpot. Let's go.
219. Easy dubs. Wasn't even trying. Should have thrown my manga. Spyder going up for the spike, but not there in time. Cobb just... He keeps on getting these crazy strong hits that are kind of ramping up the walls nice and smooth. And just sending them. It's kind of impressive at this point.
It really is, but it keeps it up, too, for Creamz and Prism. Because he hits it hard, but it ramps up and just floats across. Versus, like, if he was to get the spike like he did earlier, where it's just, like, tough to, you know, catch a 100-mile per hour ball straight to the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like that would not be fun.
Not the best.
Hard to catch. Is Monster Cat copyright free? Yes, sir. They own the copyright, but they don't do the DMCA strikes. So yeah, anything on Monster Cat, almost anything you can play. Sorry, I didn't answer your question earlier. I'm focused on this game. Spyder and Cobb down by 1. Scratch that. They're tying it back up. 9-9, and we will see this game go past 10. I'm excited. Anyone's game here. Who do you think is going to pull ahead?
if Spyder and Cobb keep doing that exact same combination, that's how they score. Like Spyder to Cobb straight down, right? They just need to do that more because every single time, no, they couldn't get it over. Oh my! No, I know you don't go to match point against. I know you don't go to match point against. Oh, off of the serve, that's tough.
I don't want to. He's saying I don't want to talk about it in the chat.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's
all right.
tough. He did do it last game to lose. That was true. I think
Match point.
Spyder did it. They did it. They cleared the middle wall, the net.
Whoa, it's still up. Thought that would be there in touch.
Creamz was up to spike. It doesn't get there. Oh no,
Prism,
Prism,
no. And this is what happens when you don't have the support of Kira.
Literally, she came in and jinxed it. Yeah, it was
anybody but Prism, and Prism was the one that just couldn't get to it. Unlucky.
Very unlucky. He said kind of wanted to play another one. Unlucky. GG's. A 3-1 series. But the last couple games decided, all of these games really have been decided by a very thin margin. None of them were blowouts. Am I right? All of them were 2-point games?
Yeah, they were
the closest
close
they can be.
Yeah.
With the win by 2 rule here. Insanity here. Let's check out these results. Obviously, the graphic is not going to be updated until later tonight, maybe tomorrow. But that was your main card. Prism and Creamz. Close but no cigar against Jacob and Spyder. Unlucky indeed. Lots of unlucky plays. This is a situation where you give these guys, if for whatever reason they wanted to come back, give them some time to get a little bit more familiar with the volleyball format and the map and everything. Be a whole new game. Slumping season. Prism, no, not at all, man.
Well, Kira said it best. Truly inspiring gameplay from Jacob and Spyder. You know, get oh my.
Tough one.
Same could be said about Creamz, you know what I'm saying? But but for Prism, he's slumping season, so.
Jesus Christ.
No,
making
Prism,
fun of him too hard.
I know, Prism, I love you, bro.
Prism's gotten unlucky the past couple weeks.
It's true.
That's all right. That was a good matchup. GG's, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for playing. I'll hit you guys up for the prize pool distribution. That was a $40 main match, and the option of winners stay in, defend your title next week. That is going to be open to Spyder and Cobb, so we'll see if they have it in their schedule, if they even want to. And we'll find another. Fuck it, we could probably do a rematch. I wouldn't be against it by any means. Any closing thoughts though from you, Bearlight?
Yeah, I just have my little closeout that I'd like to do at the very end before I peace out. So I'll do that, and then I'll bid you adieu. So, you know, there is only one FOB that has been capable of being able to call themselves FOB. The only FOB that is worthy of calling themselves FOB since Fallout Boy, as they dance their way to victory and win this one 3-1. And it was such a great night here on the Furnace Show Matches. But don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Good night.
You're not going to want to go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
You don't want to go anywhere, don't go anywhere.